Grumpy here with Ship Showcase, a series where we focus on unique, interesting, or powerful builds. In this episode, we're going to focus on the Pegasus. It has 4 large missile slots. On top of that, its special ability is Fast Missile Racks. Fast Missile Racks let you expand a little bit of flux, and you get to fire your missiles again. I chose to go with the Hydras because they're the best balance between ammunition count as well as damage. That is already great, and then on top of that, it has a really nice ballistic package at the front. Very deadly on its own, but then you also get the benefit of adding IR Auto Lance to that. IR Auto Lance, unlike its is a fragmentation weapon, but unlike its Thumper cousin, it is better in every way. It is a beam weapon, so it benefits from advanced optics. It has perfect accuracy. That is the Pegasus layout. Very simple, very straightforward. Everything is linked as far as weapon groups go. My Hydras, they all fire linked. Originally they were alternating, but we'll get into this during the demonstration. You want to fire them linked so it makes the missile management easier. So moving on to hull mods, integrated targeting unit, expanded missile racks to give us more Hydras. ECCM package is really important, and then advanced optics benefits the auto lance like we talked about. So let's go ahead and get into fight. What you want to do is you want to switch over to your Hydras. As soon as you can hear the onslaught, engines, that's when you want to start firing. So you fire, then you press the F key for your special ability. Fire again, F key, fire again, F key, fire again. Now, once you fire off your initial volley, what you want to do is balance your fast missile racks with your missile cooldown. If your missile cooldown is below half, you don't want to spend fast missile rack. Store up your fast missile rack charges. Okay. So like in this instance, we have a charge of fast missile racks ready to go, but we're under 50%. So we want to wait until we have the natural ability to fire off our Hydras. Also, we want to make sure that we're just in range so that we can fire, but not close enough that they can fire back. Once you start seeing that thermal pulse cannon, you want to just back up a little bit. If they back up, you want to head a little bit towards them. And you don't have to be perfect with it. You just don't want to take a constant barrage because you will accumulate damage on the front of your ship. So now once you get into the situation where you start building their flux up pretty high, you want to focus on where you can damage the ship. So now looking at the front of the onslaught, looking at the diagram, the front of the ship is damaged, but also this left side of the onslaught is damaged. You can shoot the front of the onslaught, but the way shields work in this game is they start in the middle. So even if it's a tiny bit of shield, it's going to negate all the damage from your auto lances. So what you actually want to do is you want to target this wing over here so that you can get some damage in before the shield blocks your auto lance. And that's pretty simple to do. Very easy. Again, just be cognizant of how close you are to the enemy. So we're just a little too close. We're just a little too close. So we just want to back up a little bit. Then we want to target that soft spot of the enemy. As soon as you see that shield come down, go ahead and target that. Nice. And that's pretty much it. Now, that's the budget version of this ship. The fancier version of the ship gets a few more bells and whistles, and you can improve it even further. So the first thing that your ship gets is a dedicated officer. Now this officer is close to what we want, but there would be two modifications that I would make. First of all, instead of field modulation, I would go for ballistic mastery. And then the final skill that I would get would be systems expertise. So because you rely so much on fast missile racks, systems expertise ends up making a huge difference because you get an additional charge. So you're going from 16 in your initial volley to 20, and then you are the rate at which the fast missile racks recovers is increased. So you really want an officer with systems expertise. Beyond that, you want to elite missile specialization, and you want to elite ordnance expertise. Because you are going to have so many charges of fast missile racks suspended, you need the additional capacity. Like you have to have it, otherwise you will overload your ship. So that would be the difference there. As far as hull mods go, we pick up Flux Coil Adjunct. The reason being is it gives us more capacity. If you are piloting this ship, then you can build in Flux Coil Adjunct instead of building in expanded magazines like I did. Expanded magazines just doubles. It increases the recharge rate of your auto lances. So if you are piloting your own ship, you have better control over your auto lance. You don't need more charges. What you need is more capacity. So you would build in Flux Coil Adjunct instead of expanded mags. Because I'm giving this to the AI, we decided to go with the expanded mags. We also build an ECCM package, not for its additional benefit, but that's just to save ordnance points, because you're going to use ECCM package anyway. If you want the most optimal ship, you can build in Flux Coil Adjunct and expanded magazines, so you don't have to compromise on which one you want. Very quickly, I want to point to a potential partner for the Pegasus. These are the Sunders, high intensity laser, IR auto lance, and gazers. As well as a nice suite here. So advanced optics, targeting unit, escort package. These things have ridiculous range, the same range as you. Anything that you target, these can also reach. So what you would do is you would just give your Sunders the escort command on yourself, fly up to a target, everything pointed at that target, it's going to melt it instantly. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Other than that, Grumpy out.